Hello, this video is about making a tripod bowl. Actually, I'm going to make two, and you can make these dozens of ways, but I am going to use a rock and an apple, and I'm going to drape a slab of clay over those forms. I'm going to roll out this slab here using two square dowels that are the larger of the pair, and then the second one will be pressed down to be a little bit thinner. You'll notice that the rock and the apple have saran wrap around them, and that will help the clay be a little more loose and become detached from the mold a little bit easier. So these are going to be irregular bowls, not perfectly formed. Excuse me, I have to let someone into class real quick. Okay, all done. So I've just torn off a little bit of a slab, and now I'm going to drape it over the rock and then kind of press it into place, form it into what will eventually be the bowl of the tripod bowl. One thing that's very important about this process is to make sure that when you press the clay around whatever type of form you use, that it doesn't go too far, that it's not sort of drifting beyond what you'd call maybe the equator of the form, because if it starts to wrap around, then the opening of the bowl is smaller than the form itself, and you have a hard time taking that out, at least without wrecking anything. So I'm using a damp sponge to smooth out my canvas texture, because as we all know, canvas texture is lazy and sloppy, does not look good. So that's basically all that you need right there to form the bowl shape, especially because I'm making this so irregular. So I need some more clay here, and I'm going to roll out some coils for the legs. Tripod, guess how many legs I'm going to roll? 3. You got it. So I am rolling out this really skinny coil, and I'm about to realize, oh, wait a minute, this is too small. This isn't going to work. That's not actually going to work to hold this thing up. That's thicker. That's too thin. Let's start over. Okay, so here we go. I'm making new coils. So it's a good idea when you roll coils to make sure that you roll that piece of clay fully out so that your coils get full rotations and they're nice and even and round. If you go too short with your rolls, then they get wonky and they don't work very well. So I'm going to cut this thing in half. And that's going to really help make those legs even. Okay, that cut was kind of squishy, so just sort of fixing things up here a little bit. And tappy tap to make sure that they're nice and flat. Get that little tappy tap, another little tappy tap, nice and flat. My goal right here was to have flat legs, or flat feet rather, so that it would stand up just right. So right now I'm just going to sort of test out, do I want this here? Do I want this over here? I don't like that one. I'm going to put that one there instead. Not that it really matters. Flip that around. Yeah, that's much better. And see, it doesn't matter. So I'm just going to stick these right here, little twists, just to stick them, because I'm testing out to make sure that they can be in the right place. I don't want a wobbly bowl. That'd be really unfortunate. So I realized that was a little too tall, trim off a little bit. Better to make these things longer than too short, because it's way easier to trim than to add more clay. So I need a little more clay from a third, and I'll squish that up, squishy, squish, 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 squish. And then I'm going to roll, form that one out into the third leg, try to keep it nice and symmetrical again. Tap, tap, tap. I'm a big fan of the tappy taps. So these are not going to stay here. This is a test. Right now, it's just a test, just to make sure I like where they go and how I want them to fit. And since I want flat feet, I am going to make a little maneuver here to flatten those out. So I got my little notepad here. I'll press the cardboard down, Get down there, get an angle. Yeah, there you go. That's how you get an angle. Give some little taps. I'm going to flatten out my feet because what I'm doing here is I'm pretending that that cardboard is like a table, and that's how I want them to rest. Look at that. Looking good? Yeah, that's looking good. Pull that off, and now I got flat feet. But, as I said, those legs can't stay there like that. They will not survive. So I've got to take them off with some serious effort. Soften that up with a little extra water, and scratch, 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 scratch. That's not right. That's not what we call that. We call it score. Score, 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 score. Score, 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 score. All right. You have to score. If you don't score, you won't be able to make those things survive. A little water in the grooves creates just a little bit of a slip, and then you press and give a little twist. Press and twist. Makes a little vacuum in all the little score marks. Sort of sticks things together nice and tight. So I'm going to rip that one off. And score, 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 score. Score, 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 score. Score, 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 score. And score, 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 score. Score, 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 score. This is a lot of scores, right? You have to score a lot. Otherwise, it's not going to survive. And we don't want dead bulls. We want live bulls. And a little water, dab, dab. Little water, dab, dab. And then we go with our stick. And little twist. Little twist. Stick and twist. Stick and twist. Very good. And I'm going to get that one off gently. There we go. Got that one off. And score, 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 score. Score, 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 score. And score, 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 score. Score, 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 score. Score, 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 score. Score, 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 score. And dab, dab, dab. See, it's just one dab. I tricked you. Oh, two. Dab, dab. Stick, twist. This is working out very well. Everything's going very well. So I've got to check my feet again because I did not pay attention to make sure they were positioned perfectly. Go back, give some more tappy taps. Make sure my rock doesn't fall over. Pretty happy? Yeah? Yeah? You good? You all right there, buddy? Yeah, we're good. All right. Now, just gonna. Yeah, that's perfect. Nope, nope, a little more. Yep, that's perfect. Fix my little deformities. Get a little paintbrush, get a little water. And then brushy, 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 brush, 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 brushy, brushy, brush, brush. Clean up those little edges of the legs to make sure there's no extra slip running around everywhere. And there we go. I have just decided this thing is perfect. And we are done. Let that bad boy dry. Now, I got my other skinny sticks. These are about the size of a number 2 pencil. Got to thin out that slab a little bit more because I want to try this one to be a little bit thinner. See how that works out. Spoiler alert, works out just fine. Roll, roll, roll. And there's really no right way, up or down. A rock does not have a top or bottom. Turns out an apple does have a top and a bottom, and you got to figure out which one you want to do. I went with the top. Now, the thing about this one is that slab did go down a little too far. If I left it just like that, I would not have been able to pull that apple out of there because it will have curved around too much. See, I'm showing you curves. See those curves? That's messed up. Can't use that. So I'm just going to keep going, smooth out the canvas texture, because what is canvas texture, boys and girls and children and friends? It's not good. It's bad. Canvas texture is bad, okay? So we're going to smooth all that out, get it nice and smooth. Smooth, 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 smooth that out. All right, that is a smooth piece of clay. Now what I want to do is I want to get rid of all this stuff here because I need to get rid of some of that clay. And I thought, you know what, I'm going to do something crazy and wild and wacky. Squish all this stuff out. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. And what I'm doing is making a little pattern, a little texture, sort of changing up the line of the rim of the bowl. And I'm also getting some clay so I can make some legs. So I just squish that out with my thumb like that. Sort of a pinchy, scallop, a smeary kind of technique that I just invented just now when I made this on Thursday. And go all the way around. And then I thought, you know what? I'm going to keep this going. I'm liking this. So I'm going to start making dents, sort of like a jacked up golf ball. Push, 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 dent, 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 and then just keep going. Nice and consistency, because you do it 1 or 2 times, it looks weird. You do it all over the entire thing, it looks on purpose. So I just keep going, keep denting. Dent, 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 dent. And then I see one part and I go, oh no, I need another dent. And I look at it again and everything's fine. Oh, no, need a dent there. Because that's how I do things. Pay real close attention. Look at details. Fun part about this is that when I glaze it, the ridges of all these little craters, they're going to be a break in the glaze so I can layer 2 colors. And then the base color will be in the little dents, but the ridges, the second color will settle in the dents, and the base color will show up on the ridges, and it's going to look really nice. I hope. I think it's going to look really nice. Here we go again. Making coils. Roll. See how far out and back I roll that thing? That's some good rolling right there. Tappy taps. Tappy taps. And that is going to be one big leg, so I'll probably make 2 legs out of that. Oh, messed that up. Oh, what am I doing? What did I do wrong? Oh, okay, we're done. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's a little off on that one. Now I can line up my legs, and then I can cut them to make sure they're the same length. There we go. And then I got to pick a dent where those legs are going to fit. And that looks like a good dent right there. We'll go ahead. No, yeah, that one. We're going to pick that one. You sure? All right, good. Got that one. Again, sort of make some tests. Oh, nope. See, I wasn't sure. There we go. Now, yeah, measure 2 at once. That's a good idea. That's a way better idea. There we go. Got those to stick. And guess what? I don't have any more clay. I got to go get some more clay. So it's over here on a bag. I'm opening the bag. Got to untie it and open it. And then pull off some clay because I'm really aware that the camera's recording right now. And oh man, this is a lot of dead air. This is not exciting. I'm going to lose people. Ah, there we go. He's back. Got the clay out. It's all good. Now we're about to roll out another clay or another coil. Oh, that's too much. I don't need all that. What was I thinking? Up, measure. Yep, that's about right. Cut that right about there. That was not even a good measurement at all. But look, here we go. Dent? That dent or that dent? Well, I'd fix that dent because I want it there. I make decisions, confident decisions. Oh, look, I had to go. I'm back. So, yeah, those are looking good. Those are looking real nice. Tap, tap. Yeah, and what am I missing? I'm missing something. No? Are we good? What am I missing? Looking around? Nope, we're good. Score? Score, 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 score. What? No? Scoring? Did I change my mind? What is happening? Yeah? Score, 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 score. Score, score. Score, score, score. And then I gotta score the bowl on the apple. Man, I'm really going to town on that thing. Oh, what am I doing? Pointing, talking to someone. What am I doing? This is the worst video ever. Get back to work, Williams. Yeah, there, that one. You sure? Good. Pay attention. Get your head in the game. Score, score, score. Score, score, score. Score, score, score. Okay, water. There we go. Dabs of water. Dabs of water. And press and twist. Press and twist. Yeah, we got the press and twist going. All right. Here's the thing. these flat feet that I'm really looking at here, I'm really serious about these flat feet. I didn't need to do this at all. You don't have to do flat feet. If you want flat feet, make flat feet. But what I could have done is save myself a bunch of time and stress about making flat feet and excessive notepad maneuvers, and I could have just rounded the legs with little nubs instead of flat feet, and it would have been fine. I wouldn't have had to worry about flat feet and level and all that. Little nubs would have worked just fine. Little like gumdrop feet, that would have been perfect. I just wasn't thinking at the time. You know, we all have regrets. Look at that. I really stuck that one on there because I'm super strong. Score, score, score. Score, score, score. Score, score, score. Water. Whoa. Oh, no. I must have been rinsing off my needle tool there. Not water just yet. More scores. So many scores. Because you don't score until you score. There we go. Water, dab, dab. Water, dab, dab. Press, twist. Good, 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 good. All right, now we're living. Yep, yep. Good, 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 good. All right, all right. Time for my press, my little tappy taps on the board again. That's good. A lot of tapping. A lot of tapping. You know why? Because I didn't do the first set of tapping. I decided I was going to tap only one time and not deal with all this nonsense. And all right? Yeah, thumbs up, buddy. Now we're going to see these things get finished. Boom, zoom. So they've been out for a while. They're drying. They have stiffened up quite a bit out in the sun. So I'm going to take off this plastic wrap. Get rid of that apple. Delicate because I made all those really sharp, pointy things on the edge, which, as it turns out, was a really bad idea. That is not functional. That was dumb. I should not have done that. But, you know, live and learn. All right. I'm going to eat that later. Yeah, it was delicious. Gently take out my plastic wrap so as to not wreck any of my hard work. And poof, your garbage. And I'm just checking out my edges, seeing how much that clay came off, because it's very delicate, very dry. It came off pretty easily, but then a lot of it survived actually in the firing, and it scraped my knuckles, and I didn't like it. So I will not be using this as a real functional thing. Let me take that out of camera for you. Yeah, no, we got to put that back. Lovely. I'm a hand model. Look at my products. That was just thumbs, right? That's all I did was use a thumb. Worked out wonderfully. You sit over there now. All right, let's get rid of this rock, which will probably be easier because it did not really have the same kind of undercut as that other thing did. But as it turns out, it's not as easy. What am I doing? Oh, I gotta get rid of this first. This will make my life easier probably. Maybe, yeah, little unwrap, little Christmas present unwrapping. Yep, all right, there we go. Bare rocks. Peel that out. Get that egg out of there. Ah, look at that. Did it. Then again, be real gentle with this plastic wrap. And that looks all right on the inside. There's a couple little creases there. A couple little things that are kind of ugly. But I'm going to take care of that with a sponge. And you know what? Actually, I'm not. I didn't really get rid of much of that sponge. Because you know what? It's about time to be done. Gotta wrap this up. See? Ugly. Look at that. That is ugly. That's ugly too. The whole thing's kind of ugly. Little ugly's okay. Poor craftsmanship, not okay. And I'm like thinking, yeah, I'm gonna fix this. This will be great. No, it's not. It's not great. It's okay. First time out, but I made 2 of these in a half an hour. Thumbs up, big buddy. All right. See y'all later. I should not have said title.